It is the middle of May 2025. This is a garden tour. Looks like it might storm. Hopefully, it's not hail today. These are tomatillos, golden pima tomatillos. Way too many. I only need two. Storm's coming. Over here are my tomato plants and lettuce and very dead blueberry plants. The lettuce is doing great. Tomatoes look good. Over here we have potatoes planted with mulch around them, Pompeii onions, sunflower seeds coming up in between that. Also, I interplanted broccolini. That might be too big for the space. Elephant garlic, only got one that came up. I think the dogs ate the rest. Two hot peppers. Right here, this is going to be corn. Right now it is filled with broad beans. And in between will be corn. Then I will trim the broad beans so they don't make a seed, a pod. Then their nitrogen will be in the soil for the corn. Then I will plant climbing beans and some squash. We have peas that are starting to flower along my homemade fence. This is rutabagas and parsnips in rows. Back there I have 4 melons. Here's another garden bed. Carrots. I thinned them this year, so hopefully they won't crowd each other out. Onions are also in here. These are Alyssa Craig onions. Hopefully they'll get huge. Comfrey is going to seed, flowering. Garlic is back here. Mullein plant. So this is a big bed of garlic. I can't remember what kind. Enchilium red and maybe something else. Here's some lettuce that just sprouted in the pathway. These are leeks radicchio that might go to seed, or it might make a head, I'm not sure. Some spinach that has stalled out, some chard that has stalled out. Chervil is back there. These are radishes, rat tail radishes. Miner's lettuce. Lettuce in a row. Some broccolini that went to seed, to flower. And some dill. Poppies are in bloom, along with the wild yellow rose. It's my plum tree. This is the pea teepee. Those peas are climbing up the teepee. More mullein. Shallots. More garlic back there. This is going to be home of the leafy green, I can't remember the name of it, kale. I have 6 different kinds of kale back there. that always does pretty well. Full-size leeks, overwintered. Mustard to cover the pathway. Some old tulips. More garlic. This garlic came up the first of all the other garlics. I'm not sure what kind it is, but in between I have some beets and tomato plants that you probably can't make out because they're so small. I cut down the broad beans to make a cover crop. Broad beans and mustard, I cut them down, planted tomatoes. Here are my Egyptian walking onions. They look like they're making some things at the end, so I can bulbs at the end, so I can pull the onions and plant them again in the same hole. Tomatoes are hidden down here, and more mature leeks that I'm going to pull out as I need them. So overwintered leeks are getting tall. Egyptian onions are tall. Back here I have my compost bins. One is full, one is getting filled. And way back there I have a grapevine. It seems to be doing fine. It's the one that I didn't trim. And it looks like it might actually have grapes this year. Out of all the years that we've had this, we haven't had any grapes. And I do see some. That's exciting. Little tiny grapes. Very cool. So, starting with onions, garlic, leeks, tomatoes, peas, dogs, poppy seeds, pears, dogs, patio,